Hey guys, so I believe that there's a lot of depth to pro matches, and today I want to highlight a specific moment and go through Glutonny's decision process, or at least what I believe that he was thinking in his own mind, to just show you how every small factor plays into this overarching game, and how he's then able to take game one in this set. So we're just going to start right here. We're on last stock, and Glutonny has a slight lead, but he doesn't get overconfident or anything, and he continues to play this game as smartly as he had done. We can see the two of them playing this neutral. He dashes back, comes in with that forward air, gets him on that air dodge in, just patiently waiting for him to choose an option, and now throws him backwards off the stage. And Light has a couple of options right here. He can either recover high, which is going to be super risky, because Glutonny is going to have plenty of time to react to that and punish him as he tries to land. He could just come to ledge here, which is going to be tough if Glutonny tries to cover it. But if he does, that opens up other options, such as recovering high, and so we're going to... It's a low likelihood that Glutonny covers that, unless he just goes for a 2-frame. Or he could recover low from down here, but one problem is, if Fox decides to take this area down here, what's going to end up happening is that Glutonny has all the time in the world to edgeguard his slow up B, especially just with how slow it is on the startup. And so, we're going to see him right here just decide to go right to ledge, and as I would assume, Glutonny just goes for this 2-frame, knowing that maybe he can cover it, and if not, he's still leaving it open in case Light decides to go for any of the other recovery options. He can cover that too. So, Light decides to get back on stage, and as Glutonny just very smartly goes for this neutral air. And what this neutral air does is, it's just going to cover so much space. I just like to think of it as all of this space here is just covered. Like, I'm going to just keep marking it up with this pen, because there's nothing that Light can do here. And so, yes, he could have rolled, but fading back into that roll, this neutral air can fade anywhere in this distance, so it could cover a roll. Light could wait, but as we saw before, Glutonny was pressuring with these down tilts, so if he waited, his invincibility would have gone away. And so instead, he decides to get up with that aggressive down air, and Glutonny is able to easily stuff it out. So now he's back off stage again, and again the 2-frame is gone for. It's the same situation here. Light, of course, he's got to get worried eventually that Glutonny's going to try and read that he's been going for the same recovery options, but right here he just goes for the safest one and gets right to stage. And now that he's here on ledge, Glutonny goes for this nair again, and Light, right after seeing the nair, he goes up with this attack, so he smartly does wait just a little bit, but Glutonny is still ready. Yes, he did want to cover all of this space with his nair in case Light decided to get up. But now that Light's coming in with this down air, he's able to easily land because, while his move did cover a lot of space, he made sure that he used a very low lag move, and that's something that he does a lot of the time in order to not commit too hard to anything until he really wants to. And so now here, Light's going to be just hitting him on his shield, and because he's hitting him on his shield unsafely, Glutonny is able to just hop back out with that neutral air, send him right back off stage, continue this edge guard, and now is where Light realizes that eventually Glutonny is going to decide to edge guard him, drop off stage, and essentially cut off this entire area here with something like a forward air. So Light just says, F this, I'm going high, and recovers up to this area. With this high recovery though, it still does have the lag, and so Glutonny is going to be able to punish it just with this forward air. True, it's not going to get a kill or anything, but it's just more solid percent that he's been able to rack up. And now Light just grabs back onto this ledge, and he smartly rolls in, as Glutonny just barely can't cover that. If he had gone for the short hop nair, he may have been able to, but instead he goes for this full hop, trying to read a jump out, you know, and trying to essentially stay in the air for as long as possible to cover that jump. But instead, Light just smartly rolls in. And so now, Light's going to start getting something going with those up tilts, but just a combo breaker nair. He knows what's true, what's not true, and he smartly breaks out of that one. And now, that's a little tech flub there. I think it might have been like a reverse. It's trying to be like a raw back air with the jump canceling stuff, but instead he just ends up going for that backwards forward air for some reason. And, Light's gonna get a punish, force him into shield, and smartly pressure this shield with that nair. Glutonny dropping shield, then thinking that he can get some kind of punish off of it. But instead, Light, knowing what's safe, just going for that, and then immediately jabbing to continue up this pressure. Then Glutonny off stage. And now he's forced to recover. He air dodges in, he's back on the ground, and now Light's really got his pressure going. He's forced Glutonny into shield. But Glutonny just knows all he has to do is take these hits. He doesn't have to play perfectly. He just has to be able to take these hits, wait, reset things, and then get his game going again. And so his own ability to essentially even do well when he's down and in disadvantage is one of the reasons that he's such a good player. So Light just gets the grab, continuing this combo, this pressure. He techs on platform. Light goes for a read to the side, but he just get up attacks. And right here is what I really wanted to highlight. Just this last little moment here, in which Light just goes for this up air. We can see that Light's swinging because Glutonny has been playing this patient game this entire time and just covering all of his options. And previously I had said that he's eventually going to go for that bigger move, but for now he's been going for low committal things. Well, this is where he eventually goes for that higher committal option, which is this down air. Because what this down air is going to do is it's going to lead right into a waft confirm for him to get this kill. And so all of these moments go to show exactly what he decides to do and when he decides to do it, and how all of those small decisions matter in the grand scale of this game. So there you have it, just breaking down one little moment and all the interactions within it in this game of Glutonny versus Light. If you enjoyed this Smash analysis, leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.